Why is it that you see men like Andrew Tate, who again has experienced like all that the West has to offer, all these hedonistic pleasures, convert into Islam? Because once you've fulfilled all of these primal desires of yours, you're left with this spiritual numbness, this emptiness, but then also this paranoia, this fear of what may arise when you are a godless man.
Here's another example of someone pretending that religion has any good answers. Identifying real problems but selling fake solutions. Even though we have actual solutions thanks to modernity. These videos are extremely dangerous because they are advocating to the young generation to get off the path that has made the world a much better place in the past 2 centuries. Not recognizing how things used to be and how things got better is a combination that has made too many young men look at Islam and Andrew Tate as models. Few things are more dangerous for our future.
I hated being brown-skinned. I hated identifying as a Muslim. I was born in Pakistan and we moved to the UK when I was just a few years old, and my parents raised me to be a Muslim. And by the time I got a few years old and 9/11 had happened, all I saw on the TV was issues with brown people. As a young child, it became confirmed in my mind that being brown was a bad thing. Being Muslim meant that I was a terrorist. It was a source of ridicule and bullying in school, till eventually I started adopting more of this like white British culture. But I never really fit in with the people here. I made jokes about my own race and my own religion, and you know, I was like the self-deprecating little Pakistani guy who was like making racist jokes about brown people and everything, and like calling myself a terrorist just to try and make the white boys laugh. When I look back now, like, you know, it's cringe, and it's kind of annoying when I think of that little shit version of me. But I also just see like this young boy who was so pressured by the society and the media around him that convinced him that being brown was a bad thing, that being religious was a bad thing, that being Muslim meant that you're a terrorist. And that's all I saw every single day on the TV, every single day hearing the news and everything, that, okay, brown people are bad and, you know, Muslims are terrorists. And so of course I didn't want to identify with that. When there would be like some kind of terrorist attack, I would literally personally feel shame, and I would really want to deviate away from those people and act extra white next to my friends.
You hated being brown skinned, you hated the stereotypes against Muslims and immigrants, yet you are here spreading stereotypes that people use to promote hate against atheists.
Jeffrey is a racist. For some reason, he just hates people who believes in God. Now, of course, there's some normal atheists, but Jeffrey is a hater. He spends his time on Reddit and in the YouTube comment section swearing at people. God doesn't exist. Come on, Jeffrey. People are entitled to their own beliefs.
Claim that a good type of atheist is the type that keeps his opinion to himself. Do you have the same standards for religious people? Do we only accept the type of Muslims that don't share their views about Islam and keep their opinions to themselves? You say everyone is entitled to their own belief. Yes, they are. But they're not entitled to not being criticized for having those beliefs.
Adonis. When you think of Adonis, what kind of man do you think he would be? Would he be a Reddit atheist? Or would he be a godly man? Wouldn't a man like Adonis raise his children in a way to fear God? Wouldn't he prefer to have a woman whose whole community believes in God and follows a structured system to live their lives by? Adonis is a man of values, and he gets that from his religion.
Spoken by a person who's either ignorant or dishonest about the actual values found in religion.
I abandoned my race, my religion, my faith, my God, and I indulged in the pleasures of the West, the degeneracy that's available here. You know, there's those temptations, whether you're a religious man or not, there's those temptations that you'll have, those desires, promiscuity of fucking these girls here, of watching porn, taking drugs, of partying and drinking alcohol, enjoying yourself. I did all of that, and you can literally see my journey through these hundreds of videos that I've made. You can see that this is real, that I indulged in that lifestyle. We have hundreds of videos of me in parties hooking up with girls. I enjoyed that lifestyle, all that the godless West has to offer. And here I am today in front of you saying, it wasn't that great.
The degeneracy in the West, that so-called degeneracy, is the one that now more than ever in history is concerned about the importance of consent. You want real degeneracy? Open a Bible or a Quran.
I've been atheist for literally most of my life, and only just in the last few months have I realized, like, something has got to change. Now, Tate has recently just come out and said that he's Muslim, and he's a man that I respect. I hope that this video doesn't seem like I'm just imitating him or copying him, because this is a major life decision that we're talking about. But he's a man that I respect, and when he's gave the arguments for and against believing in God, for and against being religious, it makes total sense.
It makes total sense. How have you determined that? Your entire argument is that the West is bad, so Islam must be good. Western countries do have their problems, but I like how videos like this never explain to you why religion is the solution. That's what you should be looking for. Why? How do you know? Where is the evidence? There's a lot of claims people throw around, but there's a lack of explanation. People are deciding whether or not they agree with these videos based on how they can relate with the content creator. If you like review videos like this, make sure you like the video so I know that there's a demand for it. Also, let me know in the comment what you liked about it, or if you want me to continue making videos like this. Your comments are actually very helpful, and it encourages me and gives me energy when you guys tell me like, yes, please keep going and make videos like this.